It was the founder of the Republican Party, President Lincoln, who said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." I believe this government cannot endure permanently half slave and half free. Can we endure half free choice states and half theocratic compelled pregnancy states? Is that going to work for America?
Hey guys, that was a video from Jamie Raskins, and he was giving his soliloquy about how house divided cannot stand. I don't know, but my 2 cents here is that to avoid civil war, this is the compromise that we have to come to. And anyway, every state's independently governed. They have their own laws, their own constitutions anyway. So to me, he's making a non-point here. He's just trying to push an agenda where he's trying to just essentially justify, hey, we should have kept Roe v. Wade intact, and it was the law of the land throughout the states, but that jeopardized the rule of the governed, the consent of the governed, right? Hey, Florida wants to be governed. Hey, we allowed to make our own laws. You shouldn't be able to force us to comply and override our laws because you believe this is what the correct thing to do, right? It's a never-ending cycle. And I believe this is the best approach so far, right? Decentralized power, spread the power out. Hey, every state make their choice based on their people, right? If Ohio's like has a majority and they believe they're pro-life and they're like, hey, we don't want abortion in our state, they have the right to do that. They shouldn't be required by some people in Washington or California who has like what I remember I saw a statistic out there that I think California has 50 House seats almost. I was like 50 House seats. That means California has a lot of influence in what's going on in the country, and I don't believe that justifies that the California should have that much say over something that's going on in a completely different state. If you're not part of that state, honestly, you should stay out of that state's politics. That's my opinion, right? If Florida wants to decide, hey, we don't want our third grade kids to learn nothing about no gender theory or sexual orientation, that's our business. California people, I don't want to hear your opinion. Y'all can do what you want on your state, right? You can't come in my house and tell me what to do in my house. And I'm like, yo, I don't care about what you're doing in your house. Why you care about what's going on in mine? And that's the attitude I think the states should be taking now. Because a lot of these like abortionists, these pro-abortion people, they're doing all these rallies in California, New York, and they're like, oh, we're doing it for the women in pro-life states. But it doesn't concern you. This Jamie guy, he doesn't want the states to decide that. He wanted to be able to decide that. He want his constitution to decide that. And then who's to say? And then when it's only a slight majority, because currently he has the majority, would he be saying the same thing if the Republicans was in the majority right now? Let's say the Republicans had 60 seats in the Senate, and then they had the majority in the House, and they decide, okay, yeah, you're right. We should have a law of the land throughout the whole United States to be consistent. Let's ban abortion. He wouldn't be preaching like he's preaching now, right? That's the thing with Democrats. When they have power, that's when they want to act moral. Oh, we should do what if it benefits them, if it fits their agenda, right? Like back in, I believe 2008, when Obama came into office, I believe he lost a seat, House seats in the Senate, and he was not lame duck president, but he was significantly hampered by the fact that the majorities were controlled by the Republicans, and they were preaching about how, oh, you guys shouldn't toss out the filibuster, right? Because if you look up, there's videos of Joe Biden saying this. The filibuster is meant to take in consideration the minority's opinion, so that way no one party rule and jumping from one party to the next and dramatic shifts in legislation and policies will affect the nation, right? Now, 2022 Biden, he wants to throw the filibuster out. He wants to break the filibuster so he can push his agenda, ram through his stuff. Right? When it benefits them, they want to bring out principles. That's when they want to appeal to principles and tact. But when they have the power or that same principle or that same rule is now in the way of their agenda, that's when they want to disregard it and be like, hey, this is antiquated. This shouldn't be here. This is stopping us from doing what needs to be done. When based on principle, you abide by the same rules. And the Democrats always do it to themselves. So guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like and share this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.